Good morning. I'm drinking with my nice broken cup, but I wanted to come and share my story about April 26th, 2004. Today marks 20 years that I am alive. So this is about listening to your intuition, paying attention to the red flags. Also, knowing when you're going through certain things in life, like your mother has been really sick, she's dying, there's not much support, people around you, oh my God, she's not dying, there's nothing wrong with her, gaslight you, things like that, and how, it's easy to fall for the wrong thing, to make the wrong decision. My mother was very sick and she had wanted me to not be alone. That was very important to her. She wanted me to live a life with a partner, with someone who would love me. So I dated this guy that I did not like at all, but my mother was dying, so I wanted her to see, hey, don't worry, got a man, gonna be okay. Well, the thing was, I ignored the flags because, my mom was dying and it was super stressful, and you get in almost a state of frenzy, desperation. So we dated, and he ended up becoming very abusive, physically abusive. He was just insane. He thought everybody in the world was seeing my ass. I was like, what do I have to do? Cut it off and Velcro it on? Cut up all my underwear and bras. I had to wear the same thing because I was held against my will for 2.5 months. Where he did try to choke me out every day. I'm a small little thing, and for some reason I wrestled. I fought for my life. I wasn't ready to die yet. So he would rape me every day. The detectives, God bless them, they failed, and I forgot to say, hey, he raped me every day. His ass would still be in jail. I don't know what's ever happened to him. Haven't heard from him since 2007, and I have moved from where I used to live because living there for like 10 plus years after the fact, oh my God, it was like scary because you just never know. You never know when someone's going to come back and finish off what they promised, that they were going to cut you up into little pieces and bury you under your mom's house. Although your mom's house has been sold now because she's dead, so, he'll just bury you somewhere else. But that Sunday morning, my neighbors next door, they could hear him say, I'm gonna murder you, I'm gonna kill you. He was starting to put together things to choke me with in the kitchen. And my mother's friend, David DeFravio, who's also deceased now, he knew what was going on, and he talked with the police, and they understood. It's not like you can just come, knock on the door. If they leave me, I'm definitely good as dead. But that morning, God spoke to me, and I heard, put cat shit in the coffee. Not like that, but I was like, what? So I did. I put cat shit in the coffee, put a lot of sugar and cream, really was able to mix it around, and he really liked it. And he drank it while he did a project, and then he wanted another one. It wasn't nearly as good. And at this point, I wasn't allowed to even pet the animals. You don't know what it's like until you've been in a situation like this, and people are like, you could have just run out the door. Well, yeah, but he could have come and still killed me. And unless you have a really safe place to go and a plan, it's hard to get away from people like that sometimes. So I did that, and he tortured me that night. Tried to break my fingers, tried to bite my toes off, he almost bit my ear off, all kinds of things went on during that time. But he was so sick the next morning, he was belly down on the mattress, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna let my mom's dog outside. So I was like, oh my God, this is my chance. And I went back and I grabbed the cell phone, and I ran down the hill, and I called the police, and I ran so far down the hill till I couldn't see the house. And there was a neighbor cleaning his car, and I screamed at him, can I hide in your backyard? I've got to call the police. I've been held against my will. He could tell I was not lying. I was truthful. And he just nodded and kept doing his thing because he knew how imperative it was. And I hid under leaves behind the furthest tree in his yard, still afraid the angel Anthony Dante would find me. But the police got him. The judge wanted to keep him in jail, but the DA wanted a guilty verdict, and they let him out without supervised probation. But I'm here 20 years later. Don't ever underestimate what you can live through. And don't give up, and just pray, and go to that secret place within your mind and your heart, and do not ever give up. Bye.